Hey, how you doing, Clayton? My name is Kadeem. I wanted your take on purchasing one unit apartment, townhouse, and condos for rental. I know it can be a lot cheaper than purchasing a single family home. What is your take on that? Thank you.
Thank you, Kadeem. I guess, well, I personally, at our company, we've actually built a series of townhomes that are fantastic. And one thing that we want to make sure, though, is there's no homeowners association. So, for instance, the townhomes that we built, and I think they all sold out. I have to check with our team. But the townhomes, the only there wasn't a homeowners association. There was just a groundskeeping fee that gets paid every month for them. It's like a $20 fee for cutting grass and snow removal. That's it. So there's no homeowners association, and homeowners associations I am not a fan of. HOAs can keep you from let's say you bought this property and there's a homeowners association. You thought you could rent this out, right? It was in the bylaws, so you rent it out, and then suddenly they changed the bylaws, and now we don't want rental properties anymore. And now you're like, well, wait a second. I don't even live in this property. I bought it as an investment. And you're telling me because of the homeowners association bylaws, I can't rent it out now? What am I going to do? I have to sell it? What am I going to do? Also all of the, HOA fees that you're going to be paying too, you have to be careful of within townhomes and condos, because you might think that they're cheap, but then once you start paying $300, $500 a month to a homeowners association, then it starts to get costly. Again, I'm just not a fan of HOAs, and I know it's difficult to avoid them when you're in places like Florida. They're everywhere, but you can find them. Just make sure that they're not restrictive. As far as prices go, I think it's subjective. I mean, we built townhomes in our West Texas market. We're also building single family homes and duplexes. And with financing, with financing built into all of those, and having the tax benefits that you're getting from a larger property and on your taxes, and being able to accelerate that depreciation in that first calendar year, I think you might want to look at the numbers a little bit differently, not just at the actual outright purchase price, but pay attention to the HOA, pay attention to what some of those other things are included that you might not get from actually buying a standalone single family home. Look, I personally, I'm just a bigger fan of single family and duplexes. And even the townhomes we built were they felt like, I mean, single family homes. That's what they are. They're big. You don't hear neighbors banging on the doors, walls, and stuff like that. And tenants tend to stay a lot longer in these style of properties. The bigger the property, the tenants and family tend to nest and stay longer. Vaulted ceilings, more space in a good school district. Tenants will sign 5-6 year leases and be there for a long, long time. So I think that the smaller the property, the more transient the tenant. That's absolutely the case. So you can speak to any commercial real estate investor who does, big apartment buildings that have like 50, 60 units in them. Those tenants, if they're certainly smaller units, they are going to always have a higher tenant turnover rate. So that's one of the benefits also of buying a single family or a duplex. The duplexes we build are very single family like. I mean, they look like, the doors are facing the opposite way. There's plenty of space, and they are, for all intents and purposes, it's like taking two single family homes and just kind of sticking them next to each other. So that's what I would consider, Kadeem. Don't be too caught up in that price when you can start to see that there's going to be some other hidden things in there, specifically the homeowners association, that you might not have accounted for. If you would like to ask a question, just go to our website. Go to morrisinvest.com/Clayton. That's where you can leave us a 30-second voicemail question, and we will answer right here on the show. We'll see you next time, everyone.